Brianna Wu. Somebody asked me in DMs today, did you have a history with Brianna Wu, or did you just kind of see what was going on? And many of you might know, but the way we came across Brianna Wu is we already look at Gamergate and all the shit from there to here. And a number of times Brianna Wu has become a figure. And then Wu entered our little community here. And something just seemed off. The way people were behaving, the way she was moving in the space, just a lot of things didn't make sense. So we started doing Wu Wednesdays. And it turned out other people were kind of doing a similar dive into what was going on. And more and more things started popping up. We saw that Brianna Wu was sponsoring Wickstream. We saw Brianna Wu sponsoring a debate with keffals, Emma, Destiny, and vaush. Brianna was supposed to be there, but magically wasn't. Keffals filmed it. We listened to Kuihman drop a bunch of names while we were on stream yesterday. We looked at 4 people that we know are getting paid. And for some reason yesterday, Brianna Wu put out a statement. But before we get to her statement, I just want to show you a little something about who Rebellion Pac is and kind of what made me so interested, because it wasn't just Brianna Wu.
There's one election coming up that could determine who's the next president of the United States, let alone whether women have a right to choose in this particular state. But it affects the whole country. It's a local election. It's in Wisconsin. Now, to help talk about it, we brought on Brianna Wu, Executive Director of Rebellion Pac. And Rebellion Pac is involved in this race. So, Brianna, first of all, welcome.
Is something missing from this conversation so far? Is there something missing? Maybe if I just let it run, he'll do it. Maybe I let it run, he'll do it.
And then secondly, tell us what's the race about and why is it this important?
It's so good to be here, Cenk. This is the race of 2023. If you can only focus on one race for this entire year, this is the one to care about. This is the race that it's not just going to determine if Wisconsin.
I wonder why TYT and Cenk would bring on Brianna Wu with Rebellion Pac. When somebody who's like an actual journalist has an actual stake in something, they normally disclose it. Full disclosure, I am a contributor to MSNBC. Full disclosure, I am participating in this court case. Can you guys tell me a disclosure that may have been missed in this conversation? Do you know? Do you happen to know what disclosure I'm referring to? If not, just say, no, I don't know.
The most expensive judicial race in American history. The Republicans are just dumping tons of money in because they cannot win on this issue the honest way. They try to cheat it in the court system. So it's really important that we get the right people in there to fight back.
Yeah, and so we'll get to what Rebellion Pac is doing in a second, but.
So why do you think Cenkuygur brought on Brianna Wu? Just out of the blue? No, that's what you thought you knew. But that's not what's going on here. Brianna Wu owns Rebellion Pac with Cenkuygur. It's a progressive super PAC. So they can just throw money wherever they fucking want. What up, duality? So I find it fascinating that you've got an interview and Cenk doesn't have the journalistic integrity to disclose his role of working with his guest, that he as TYT is giving free marketing to his own PAC without disclosure that it's his PAC and without disclosing that the two of these people work together. Well, that's That may not be a violation of FEC, but it sure is fucking immoral. It lacks transparency and integrity, as we've come to expect from these two fucktwats. So this is Rebellion Pac. You can go through. We're here to do Rebellion Pac stuff, right? That's where Cenk comes in. Cenk's video content has, oh look, it's almost like the number of views impacts the value of the fucking super PAC. I wish I would have said that 20 times already. So Cenk having TYT and helping create a PAC with Briannawu, well, now they can like do a lot of money spending without having to disclose it. Rebellion PAC outside spending summary for 2022. It appears that it's a hybrid PAC, super PAC, and it appears that they spent almost $240,000 on the election. And people around here are like, whoa, what can Wu even do? Well, she got a super PAC with it spent almost $250,000. Plus, now Cenk's running for president. Where is the money that Cenk's running for president go? Who knows? Is he legally running for president? Who knows? Is it a grift to just raise a bunch of money? Who knows? But it's weird when they don't like to disclose it very often. So why does this even matter? Why does any of this matter? Well, as we've covered in yesterday on Wu Wednesdays, that Briannawu had streamers on her payroll, was hiding it. Streamers were hiding it. It was, ironically enough, an open secret. Sorry, you can't see that part. Oh, fuck me. It was an open secret. Hey, what's up? Awesome. Thank you. His parents weren't naturalized, so he was born in Turkey and never considered U.S. resident at the time of birth. He's definitely not running legally. Yeah, well, I agree, and thank you for your chat. I agree with you, but the question is, he may not be legally running for president, but that doesn't mean the money he's raising isn't being raised legally. I just can't make that leap yet. Obviously, he can't be like, he's not officially running for president. He's just saying he's running for president. So it's something I'm trying to work on. There's a lot of new details that came out that make tracking down some things more worthwhile. So I've started doing some research. We'll see where that goes. So I put out a tweeter that said, Rezi Nina Kid, you get tired of shitting on me then finding out you're just fucking dumb? Wu is leaving out Rebellion Pac she owns with Cenk. Wick stated his stream was sponsored by Rebellion Pac. What up, Mike? Just illegal for him to take office. It's weird, right? There's a lot of paperwork and shit that you need to file federally and with every state. So until I look into what paperwork has been actually filed, I can't really do anything but guess. Wu is again intentionally manipulating you. Thanks for the hate. So what am I talking about? Well, the wicked Wu of the West. Attention. Here are some facts about progressive victory, about what progressive victory does and doesn't do. Real tired of hearing people just widely speculating, having no idea and getting it wrong. Now, I can kind of tell you where this came from. The only person I heard call progressive victory a PAC was Chud. Chud on his stream had a throwaway line involving what Brianna Wu was doing, and he said something like her Progressive Victory PAC. And so between Kuihman, myself, Chud, and whatever Sunday's doing behind the scenes, apparently Wu felt it necessary to put this out. Is Progressive Victory Brianna Wu's PAC? No. I am the equivalent of a vice president. I run a large team called Operations. Our lead is Sam. Is Progressive Victory a PAC that pays streamers to make content? Hell no. I do not pay anyone to make anything, and I never would. We look for people doing good work, and we give them support. We do work with streamers, but that is through our LLC and nonprofit, not our PAC. Does Progressive Victory get involved in inner streamer drama? No. What people do outside my team doesn't concern me. Can't say I don't watch, though. That's kind of weird. So, what's the problem with that statement?
I don't know, Chad. Something I appreciate about your stream is I feel like you're as done with the nut jobs on the left as I am, and it's just it's a really goddamn unpleasant.
She runs Progressive Victory, but I'm tired of the nut jobs on the left.
Part of my job, to be honest with you.
What up, Demented? It is a super PAC. I just read it. I just read that. And Progressive Victory isn't. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. I got your back. Okay, so rebellionpac is a super PAC. We just read that from rebellionpac's page. I'm thrilled to finally be able to announce that I've been working on. I've accepted a position of executive director of rebellionpac, a progressive super PAC with the resources and relentlessness needed to lead to progressive to victory. I'm proud to have started rebellionpac with Cenk Uygur. We raised about $2 million in our congressional runs. We also looked at they spent almost $250,000 last year on elections. So here's what she told us.
There's a really big trend called relational organizing, where you basically get people and you reach out to them across the different social media platforms and get them activated. I think it makes more sense for the party to invest in Twitch and YouTube and all this content, and that's something I'm working on. My job is political organizing, right? I've gotten some money. I've been working on actually paying some streamers to do democratic organizing behind the scenes, right? This is utterly routine. All kinds of people are paid for stuff. I believe streamers should be paid for organizing, right? I'm trying to bring some new revenue streams into this space. He's going after me about that one stop. Yeah,
isn't that against the rules? Isn't that against? Wait, no, isn't that against TOS? I don't think you could do political organising on these platforms, can you?
It's not sponsorship necessarily to, like I don't go and say, hey, please make this video, please do X, please do Y. It's more like, paying people to come, like, organize on issues, to talk about the content that we think is effective. To put
okay, just listen to what was just said there. We don't pay for specific content. We pay for specific content.
Revenue streams into this space. He's going after me about that one stop. Yeah,
I gotta say, this is my favorite part. It makes me laugh every time. That when Chud talks, it's Mike Grabowski.
Revenue streams into this space. He's going after me about that one stop. Yeah,
isn't that against the rules? Isn't that against? Wait, no, isn't that against TOS? I don't think you could do political organising on these platforms, can you?
It's not sponsorship necessarily to, like I don't go and say, hey, please make this video, please do X, please do Y. It's more like, paying people to come, like, organize on issues, to talk about the content that we think is effective, to put that out, that kind of thing. I don't think I would never maybe we would at some point. It's just like paying someone, say, we will give you X dollars to do Y video. That's just not something that makes sense to me. This is something I've been talking about behind the scenes. When I worked the Nina Turner race, there was one television ad that we did. And, this was for one television station, one time, a 20-second ad. In that market.
Don't trust me, Demented. Trust her. She's telling you.
And it cost like $27,000. So you look at the effects of that, and then you think about the cost of actually, organizing streamers in the context of a political campaign. I think it's money that makes more sense to spend there, right? Yeah, I just think we need to do more organizing in this space. The thing about the party is the higher-ups are so...
Paying people to advocate for a position isn't the same as paying someone to be on a panel where they are free to hold. How do they pick the panel topic? How do they pick the panel topic? So they pick the panel topic and they pick the people that are going to be on the panel, but she's not paying for specific opinions, even though they meet weekly and discuss the opinions that they have and the message they want to put out. So this group gets together. Well, if it doesn't matter to you, then there's no point in talking. She's saying, I pay streamers to do content. We tell them, here's the content for our political objectives. But we don't pay them to say certain things. We just pay them to do content about the thing that we find is important. What are they, just donating to streamers because they like the streamers and want to see them succeed? Is that what you're trying to say? That she's using political action committee money to admit that she's organizing streamers for political campaigns, but she's not actually organizing streamers for political campaigns. She's actually just supporting streamers that she supports. Is that really your take?
In the sense that they really have a 90s playbook about how elections should work. This is going to be over $1 billion election, and I'd bet you a lot of money, over half of that $1 billion, is going to go to TV ads this cycle. So it's just a real struggle to get new techniques introduced, if that makes sense. It's just so, I don't know, Chad. Something I appreciate about your stream is I feel like you're as done with the nut job.
Okay, so you don't think giving streamers money and having meetings to discuss what content they should be focused on isn't telling streamers what to say? Okay. So my boss doesn't tell me to come to work. My boss just says, yeah, dude, if you come to work, there'll probably be a check for you. Dude, you're just out. I don't know what you need. I don't know what more you need other than her saying, I'm doing exactly what Demented Game Show host doesn't believe I'm doing. She just said it. She literally said, I'm paying to organize them for political purposes. Are they 1099 employees? Are they paying taxes? I mean, it's not like we don't have Wick saying it. Well, but he's only sponsored by Rebellion Pac. Then why didn't she say Rebellion Pac sponsors stuff? What up, Rumble? Notice how she didn't say Rebellion Pac in here, did she? She even said, we do work with streamers, but that is through our LLC, a nonprofit, not our PAC. Except Wick says sponsored by Rebellion Pac. Did he misspeak? Did he misspeak both times that he had a panel and said it? So why would she say it's not our PAC and we don't use our PAC when we have evidence that she uses her PAC? Why would she lie there? Why would she say, we don't pay anyone to make anything? I never would. We look for people doing good work and we give them support. Is giving them support saying do this panel on this topic? Okay, dude. Okay. She's not dictating the positions of the people where she's deciding the panel topic and who, based on their opinions, is going on the panel. So she's not organizing specific political ideology by deciding the panel topic and who goes on. Okay, dude. All right. Okay. Paying people to do content for political purposes and meeting with them and politically organizing with them regularly, having meetings, discussing the content that needs to be done. But in your mind, somehow that's not telling people what content to do and what to say. Okay. I'm like, dude, that's your take. So who's Progressive Victory then? I've never seen any of these.
Hey, my name is Sam Drizmala. I'm one of the co-founders of Progressive Victory 2022. And together with the help of volunteers around the United States and around the world, we're putting together a network of activists.
Which one of the streamers has disclosed they've been paid and what they've been paid? Which streamer? Which streamer has openly disclosed their direct involvement with the Political Action Committee?
With the goal of getting progressive leaders elected positions in our government. Already, we've connected thousands of progressives across the country and the world with other people who live near them and share their values. And we've connected members of the community with progressive leaders like Odessa Kelly and Jamal Bowman. Let's meet some of the volunteers and ask them why they joined PV22.
My name is Abby, I'm 20 years old and I'm from southern Georgia.
I'm Peter, I'm 23 and I live in Texas.
My name is Andromeda, I am 21 years old and a registered voter in the state of Missouri.
Hey, this is Zane, aka Zigabiz. I'm 31.
Zigabiz!
I'm Iris, I'm 25 years old and I live in Florida.
California, Arizona,
Wyoming,
Texas.
Wait, you said why they were
Indiana,
joining.
Texas,
Illinois,
Wisconsin.
No,
Connecticut.
I'm not here to convince you. Like, I really don't give a fuck what your opinion is, and I'm not going to sit here and try to, spend my time convincing you to have an opinion that agrees with mine. You don't want to believe what you're seeing? Fine. Don't. I really don't give two shits whether people agree with me or not. The information's here, and when it all comes out, and you're like, oh, shit, he was right, you won't do anything about it, you'll just move on. So what is the sense of me actually giving a fuck whether you agree with me while I'm literally presenting it? What is wrong with everybody?
I joined Progressive Victory 2022 because I feel like it's time to start organizing, and it has been for a while now. What a better place to start, right?
I joined PV22 because conservatives are killing
That looks like Frank.
I joined PV22 because I didn't want to be one of the people that sat around when possible change could actually be made.
Because I want to help in the fight against fascism and bigotry. Because I want to enact positive, progressive change in any way that I can.
because I'm worried about how the current political climate could affect my ability to pursue my future.
Because I saw it as an opportunity to act upon my pre-existing interests in political engagement.
Because I want to support and uphold our democracy, and I think that this organization is a great way to start.
I joined PV22 to help elect candidates that will work to protect trans rights.
To pool our resources and figure out what we can do here locally to really make a difference.
Because I care about having
What up, Joey?
office and protecting our democracy.
Because I realize that I can't just sit back and wait for things to be fair. That fairness, our rights, our democracy is something that we have to keep fighting for.
Hey,
right
Michael.
Now, volunteers are knocking doors, they're making phone calls, they're texting voters, they're talking to their friends and family members about the election, and they're building new technology and infrastructure for progressive candidates now and in future elections. As people who believe in progressive values, we have to be committed and get involved.
So what is all this shit?
Our upcoming All Hands event is in just a few days. We're looking forward to sharing the latest updates and news with all of you. Here's a sneak peek of what's on the agenda.
Quarter 2 recap. Reflecting on the past 3 months, we've made substantial strides. We'll celebrate our growth, especially through new streamer connections that have broadened our reach.
Dude, I don't really give a fuck what you think. Like, I don't why is this so hard for you? I'm putting the information out there. If you don't want to agree with me, don't fucking agree with me. I really don't give two shits. We're looking at information. I'm showing you the information, and you want me to sit here and try to convince you that I'm right while showing the information. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't understand why I would care what you think. I'm literally proving it. I'm fine with what I'm doing. You're not. You disagree. Go fucking make your video and give it to me.
Baltimore.
My video, I'm Demented Game Show host. My video is, I don't care what political organizations pay for content, and I don't care how people's content changes as soon as they're getting paid. I need you to prove to me why I should care. Fuck. What do I give a fuck? Briannawu is paying streamers for specific content based on organizing for political campaigns. That is against TOS. Not disclosing it is against FEC. If they're not paying taxes on it and they're not disclosing the type of compensation it is it a donation? If it's a donation, is it coming from the PAC or the LLC? If it's coming from the LLC, then how is the tax structure? If it's coming from the PAC, what is the tax structure? Are they getting 1099 for the money that they're getting? Because they're not charities. So if a PAC is giving money to something like a television station for advertising, there has to be a tax structure to that. Is there a tax exempt form that they give them so that they can process the transaction? Is there a tax exempt form going to vaush and to Destiny and to Keffals? What's the tax structure? So because they're hiding all of that and lying about fucking all of this, yeah, you need to prove there's not fucking something going on when you've admitted you're doing something and then you lie about what you're doing, claiming you're not doing the thing you've already admitted that you're doing, and you're recorded saying it, and you're hiding your relationship with Cenk when you have fucking interviews with them. You got okay, there's my narrative.
More events update. We've had a
I still don't agree with you. Prove it. Okay.
Presence in
Told you in the
Baltimore
first
this
place.
September between interviewing Congressman
What up,
Brianna
meatbag?
and attending VidCon 2023. We'll share the highlights and what this means for Progressive Victory moving forward. New partners and 2024 strategy. We're excited to introduce
It's Focus Camp, meatbag. That's Focus Camp.
some new partners with goals that align with our own. Plus, we'll give you a glimpse into our strategy as we gear up for the 2024 election cycle.
Team updates. Get to know the latest developments within our teams and explore how you can
Sea lion?
contribute to the ongoing projects. Financial updates. We'll provide a
I'm
financial
not sure what you
snapshot
mean.
to share the current health of our organization.
Calls to action. We'll wrap things up by showing how you can actively participate in Progressive Victory's mission and start making an impact right away. Bring your questions to the table. We'll be saving time for interactive discussion and clarification. The All Hands event is all about connecting with each other, celebrating what we've learned, and gearing up for the year ahead. So if you haven't already, register for the event and join.
Peter. Progressive Victory. Entity number 11390822. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's a Reddit thing. Gotcha. Formation date, a year and a half ago. Consists of pursuing people with relentless requests for evidence, often tangential or previously addressed, while maintaining civil. Yeah, exactly. So now you see why I communicate the way I do, so that doesn't end up. Because what they want is for me to feel insecure and try to prove myself. I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't believe me, you don't believe me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, I have evidence for what I'm saying. You aren't going to show me evidence for what you're saying. You're just going to say, I don't like your evidence. So what's the point of talking? So it's an LLC formed a year and a half ago in Arlington, Virginia. This is the name that she gave as who runs it, so we know this is the same company. So at least we have that much confirmed. You used to watch Resi and a chick in here and there. Mostly see. I mean, that's fine. People can watch whoever they want to watch. I just learned a lot yesterday and have to act accordingly. Not banned yet, though. You like that, Rumble? So we've confirmed all that. Reservoir, Kid Not Kin, Nina Wick, and so many other dumb fuck streamers are yet again being proven to have zero awareness of the world and their own surroundings. Here's another piece of proof. Wu is literally organizing and paying streamers, but by all means, stay dumb fucks. The pack is rebellionpac, and I have proof Wick's streams were sponsored by rebellionpac. I have Wu admitting it and also lying about it. The BS Wu put out is just more lies and manipulation. This is now bordering on FEC violations. What do whistleblowers get paid? I believe it's 10%. Be scared. Let's not forget Cenk Uygur is co-founder of rebellionpac and is running for president. How are they raising money? Where does the money Cenk raises go? What is it spent on? How is it disclosed? Are streamers getting a 1099 tax form? You can't hide. Come clean now. I wonder if being tied up with the Wu crew will open you up to more scrutiny. Will they investigate GoFundMe pages of these streamers? The donos and Patreon funding? I wonder what skeletons will be revealed in this corrupt subversive funding by a political operative. 10% for the big guy. That's pretty funny. Wait, I thought there was one more. Oh, I think I read all three. Yeah. So, Kuihman put out, wait, what happened? Where'd it go? Put out a thread. Short thread explaining the blatant contradictions and misrepresentations from Brianna Wu's recent statement on Progressive Victory rebellionpac and her work with streamers. Brianna starts the post by framing it around Progressive Victory, a PAC for which she works as a strategist. It's not a PAC, it's an LLC. Wu makes it clear she does not run this PAC, however, conveniently leaves out the fact she does in fact run rebellionpac, which she started with Cenk Uygur. The second Q asks, is PV a PAC that pays streamers? The answer Brianna Wu gives, however, is much broader, claiming she never pays anyone to make anything. This is a gross misrepresentation. Wu, via rebellionpac, has paid for political streamer content.
Hello, 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 and welcome to yet another episode of WhickTV, a cross-ideological space where we come together to discuss issues both political and cultural, from the silly to the serious. Gang, we got a good one for you today. This debate series is the second in a two-part series sponsored by rebellionpac. Rebellion is a progressive PAC led by Brianna Wu, focused on communication and strategic alliances across the political divide. Rebellion believes that we can't solve problems without talking to each other about them, and we strongly support the mission Wick. So here we are, gang. No one here has been paid to be here. No one's been paid to have a position. We're just
nothing to see here. This sponsored stream, nobody's paid for it. They've just given us money, and out of the goodness of our heart, we're gonna come together and represent their name and do this thing of the people that you've asked us to do it with. Amazing.
Contraception today.
Oh, well, prove to me that it's fucking... Shut the fuck up.
Is it good for our society? Should we legislate it or restrict it through the law and the force of the law? Why or why not?
Weird. The other sponsored one was on contraception also. I wonder why. This is an explicit breach of Twitch's TOS, the platform on which these debates were streamed. Apparently, what Brianna Wu has admitted to doing is a violation of TOS. That's kind of weird. Before blocking for pointing out all this, Brianna Wu gave this stupid defense, trying to deflect from her own dishonesty and randomly evoking presidential debates when my point had nothing to do with the integrity of the content itself, but Wu's misrepresentation of funding. A separate organization sponsored a debate, made no demand of topic other than having a role in selecting guests. Will you do a panel and have these people on? Yeah, that's what happened, right? That's what happened. The third question asks if Progressive Victory gets involved with inner-stream drama. Again, while the question focuses on the PAC, Wu frames the answer around herself. This contradicts previous statements made by Wu on her Reddit account. I'm in my 40s, and my entire job is trying to herd streamers to work together. I regularly have to drop what I'm doing to manage drama because someone in this 20s said something about someone else in their 20s and have emergency meetings. There's no way that is sadder than what I do. What? So she drops, I just don't understand why all the lying. This statement is full of useful Wu tactics of discrediting sources and pretending everything is rumors while avoiding directly addressing the actual points being made. She's not changed and there is no political action or cause here, just a money tree for failing streamers. And then here's a link to Kuihman's video that we watched before. Deep dive into Brianna Wu. So here we are yet again, even more evidence of lies, deception, while also admitting to the thing they're being accused of. And having to obfuscate, blame other people, be the victim. It's the same playbook Wu's have done forever. Oh, shit. Oh, now I don't give two fucks. Bye. Bye. No sense taking a goalpost to another stadium and having any fucking conversation with you. Bye. Dumb fuck. Dumb fuck. Prove to me. I already told you I don't give a fuck about your opinion. And you come back and you say, show me the check. After you've already been called out as a bad faith actor in chat. He's out. Seethe, motherfucker, seethe. Go ahead and send me a message real quick to complain. Fucking bitch. Go back to your fucking other communities and whine and cry and lick each other's wounds so you can lie to each other and ignore what's going on around you. Enjoy. Enjoy.